right now.
The following is an NXT Championship Tournament semi-final match set for one fall. Introducing first, from Punjab, India, weighing 222 pounds, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal advanced by beating Bo Dallas. That was last week here on NXT. So Jinder Mahal is one step closer to bringing the first ever NXT Championship to his home country of India. And of course, still to come tonight, our second main event, our last semifinal match will be tonight. We'll see Seth Rollins take on Michael McGillicuddy. It is an amazing week that you have chosen to join us. Byron Saxon, William Regal, I'm Jim Ross, and we're glad you're here.
Tell you what, ever since Jinder Mahal had his first match here on NXT, he's maintained a hostile, resistive personality, and so far it has worked wonders for his career. You saw him looking at the NXT Championship just moments ago for that added motivation, that added push, that if he wins this match, it's Jinder Mahal who will be headed to the finals of our GoldRush tournament.
Before this night ends, we will know who will be in the finals of the first ever NXT Championship Tournament. Some say Jinder Mahal was somewhat fortunate to get out of his match with Bo Dallas, but he did using the camel clutch.
His opponent, from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing 215 pounds, Richie Steamboat.
Well, Richie Steamboat is known for his extremely competitive nature. The question is, can Steamboat carry that desire to propel himself to the finals of this tournament and an opportunity to become the first ever NXT champion?
I have absolutely no doubt that Richie Steamboat has that quality and that desire to do that, because there's no... Why would he be here if he didn't?
Steamboat competed week before last. He's had an extra week to plan for this matchup. Rest and prepare. Steamboat beat Leo Kruger of South Africa in a very close, hard-fought match, which was our very first quarterfinal match 2 weeks ago here on NXT.
But you know, Jim, as well as I do, that there's no way that Richie Steamboat would have been taking it easy. He would have been using every day to train as hard as possible, because this, as we know, we keep talking about it, this championship means everything to these young competitors. Nothing is more important in their lives than this championship, the new NXT championship.
Well, this is the next version of the road to WrestleMania.
Yes,
for these kids, this is it. This is the epitome of their professional career, and only one man can wear the championship. Will it be one of these two? As Mahal catches Steamboat with a reverse elbow. Steamboat, as we pointed out in most matches that he competes in, will be the quicker of his adversaries. But Mahal has proven to be a very sound strategist. Hard knife-edge chop.
The thing you got to remember is that both these two men are coming into this match with a lot of momentum, a lot of confidence. They had, oh, watch out, quick cover here by Steamboat. So they're feeling, they know the importance, they understand the importance, and they can almost taste that NXT championship.
You have to keep, as people say, the eye on the prize as well. When you're here in NXT, don't be really worrying about the WWE or furthering your career, because this is the most important thing for you, is to shine here on NXT. Because without that, you won't get noticed by the higher-ups in the WWE.
Well, you can't control the future. That's one thing about it. You only have, oh man, what a hangman. You only can control today. And here on this match today, Mahal or Steamboat got a win running knee by Jinder Mahal.
Might have been just what Mahal needed here, hook of the leg.
We can study our past. We can predict our future, but we have to live in the day, in the present time, and that's all these two men can control.
I've noticed, because of Jinder Mahal's upbringing and his training by his uncles, Have you noticed he always uses the bones of his forearms across the cheek area of his opponents, and it's an incredibly painful way to make your opponent suffer.
You have to believe in the back of the mind of Jinder Mahal, he's trying to soften up Richie Steamboat for his camel clutch, which he's used on numerous occasions to earn victories.
Steamboat beating Mahal to the punch. Steamboat beginning to quicken the pace here now just a little bit. Trying to keep Mahal off balance. Those clotheslines are connecting. 2 or 3 high impact blows in a row will take their toll, quite obviously. Oh, Mahal got the trunks.
Wise, resourceful move by Mahal, but Steamboat trying to counter, and uh-oh, look out. Mahal might have been going for that camel clutch. Another pinning combination counter by Steamboat, shoulders down.
Resourceful maneuver there by Richie Steamboat, the first to avoid the camel clutch. And Steamboat going down for the cradle. Steamboat with nice chain wrestling. Both arms underhooked. Will Steamboat attempt a backslide? He's trying to negotiate the arms. It's easier said than done, and Mahal gets the advantage. There's that leverage we talked about last week when Mahal was in the ring.
Mahal with the cover on Steamboat, who barely gets that right shoulder up.
Wasn't enamored with the cover by Jinder Mahal.
No, Jinder Mahal should know better. You couldn't possibly pin somebody of the caliber of Richie Steamboat with such a lackadaisical cover there. So he's only himself to blame.
We talked about pressure and how these men react under pressure. And that's something that remains to be seen by each and every of the 4 men that remain in NXT in the semifinals of this tournament. How will they perform under pressure?
I'll be the first to admit, in certain times of my career, Jim, I've choked under pressure. And it can be the failing of major parts of your career. And so I'm very eager to see how these young men do.
Richie Steamboat, high risk, no reward.
Well, that could be tragedy for Richie Steamboat.
And now, talk about tragedy. Camel clutch is cinched in the center of the ring.
And no wasted motion by Jinder Mahal, quickly going for the camel clutch. Steamboat a long way from the ropes.
This is exactly how Jinder Mahal was able to put away Bo Dallas. And there's the tap.
A torturous maneuver
as a
by
result
Jinder
of
Mahal.
submission and advancing to the finals of the NXT Championship Tournament, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder Mahal has ridden the camel clutch all the way to the finals of the NXT Championship Tournament.
Well, take a look at how it happened. Richie Steamboat, we know he loves high-risk maneuvers, loves that fearless attitude, but this time it cost him in a big way. Primed and ready was Steamboat, the recipient of the camel clutch from Jinder Mahal.
There is no way you can let this proud Punjabi warrior have an opening like that. He will take it, and Jinder Mahal is successful here tonight.
And now one of the most polarizing figures on NXT is headed to the finals of our GoldRush tournament to crown our first ever